Welcome to another video article from Taylor Ranaday at saving-relationships.com, and today we're going to be talking about how do I get my boyfriend back? 5 critical steps you need to know. If you're reading this article, you've been searching, I would suspect, for advice on how do I get my boyfriend back, and you may be feeling like many others right now, what did I do wrong? You may be harboring guilt that you might have just messed up the best relationship you ever had. Maybe you're reaching out and yet everything you seem to do pushes him farther away. If you are finding yourself in that situation and you're asking yourself, how do I get my ex-boyfriend back? Then here are a few steps that will help you to accomplish your goal. And really the first thing you'll want to do is simply to accept what happened. It is quite common to go through a bit of a period of mourning, so to speak. Have a bit of a pity party, and that's fine for a short period of time, but you'll need to get over it. You're gonna, sitting there playing mental gymnastics and thinking to yourself, "What if?" isn't gonna do anything to make, to fix the problem. It's only gonna make you feel worse. So accept what happened and move forward. You're not gonna be able to change the past. Now, this next step can be a bit of a hard part, but what you'll want to do is take time apart. And that may sound counterproductive if you're trying to get your boyfriend back, but if you find yourself texting him, emailing him, constantly trying to get in touch with him, you're going to find this actually has a negative effect and will drive him away for good if you're not careful. So as hard as it may be, it's better to give him space, break off contact for a little while. Clearly, it's not an easy thing to do. You want him back, but if you're patient and there's hope for the two of you to get back together, he will begin to realize that he misses you too. At this point, you'll also want to focus on getting your mojo back. That may sound kind of funny, but there's really only one person that can truly help you to recover your self-confidence and your self-worth, and that is you. And one of the best ways to do this is simply to take some time, go reconnect with friends that you may have lost contact with, go hit the mall, just, go buy yourself some new clothes, spoil yourself a bit, go buy something that, you normally wouldn't have when you were dating. And frankly, in a short time, you're going to find yourself feeling a little bit better. And it's at that point that you'll start to exude a little bit more of a confident attitude. And frankly, your ex-boyfriend will take notice. Now, once an appropriate period of time has passed, just a short period, not too long, but once you start feeling better about yourself and you've had a little bit of enough time where you start missing each other, then it's fine to reach out with the occasional phone call or text. You don't want to be smothering. Again, you don't, certainly don't want to turn into a stalker. Keep things light and casual. Let the spark reignite on its own. And frankly, if you've done the steps previous to this, the chances are good that it will. And lastly, above all else, be patient. As things continue to move forward, it's important that you simply let nature take its course. If you try to force things or apply too much pressure on them, you're going to find out that it ends up just driving them away for good. If you apply the steps we've talked about earlier in this video and just be patient, you're going to find that you greatly enhance your chances of getting your ex-boyfriend back. Now, these tips are just some of the basics to kind of get you pointed in the right direction. There's a lot more detail, a lot more methods available to you at our website, which is saving-relationships.com. And look forward to seeing you there.